Alright, what's up, guys? This video is going to be on today's trading recap. Today's January 21st, 2025. Um, I live traded during New York session today and I hit a pretty good setup. Starting off with the day, I was a little bit open to taking a trade, but I wasn't 100% taking I wasn't going to 100% take a trade because of the news that was out today. We had at 9:45 a.m. we had PMI, and then at 10 a.m. we also had home sales. So I was just looking to take a trade if it was an A plus setup, and then we ended up getting that today. So I'll show you guys that here. So I have my draws on liquidity at these Asian highs, Asian session highs. These Asian highs. I had these Asian session highs, then I had these London session highs, and then I had these London session lows and these Asian session lows. And then I had that marked out also on ES, but these were the Asian session highs, and then these were London session lows, and then this was a 15-minute low for a take profit that I had set once I got into the trade. But I ended up taking the trade on NASDAQ because, as we could see here, price came up and before market open, it took out London session highs and then dipped back down. Um, ES didn't come up and take out these Asian session highs. So when I saw the market moving back up in the manipulation phase, I assumed that we were going to take out these Asian session highs. And when we did, I scaled down to the 1 minute because when we took them out, we got a 5 minute down candle right in our manipulation when our manipulation time frame ended. So I scaled down into the 1 minute, and I was also looking at the 5 minute in case we got a 5 minute retracement because sometimes I look for that too. But we'll go down to the 1 minute on both of these real quick for you guys. And then right after my manipulation time frame closes, I saw an SMT to the downside. So on NASDAQ, we had around 950, we had this high and then a higher high. And then on ES, we had this high and then a lower high. So this was an indication to me that I believe that the market's going to sweep this liquidity and continue to the downside because I saw an SMT. It's not 100% right. I need to look for more confluences first before we just enter a trade, which I'm going to show you here. But that was just continuing my bias that the market was going to move down and take out the the liquidity I have lying down below. So as we see on the 1 minute, I saw right after this, I saw a break of structure to the downside on the 1 minute time frame, which was right here. I'll mark this out in red for you guys. I got a break of structure, and the reason why I'm also let's go back a little bit here real quick. After I saw the SMT, the reason why I'm looking at Nasdaq now is because it's the lagging index. It created the higher high, and ES created the lower high. So I'm keeping my focus on Nasdaq now because when you see an SMT like that, that means that NASDAQ is the lagging index. And I'll make sure I make a video about SMT so you guys can understand it. But first, let's not get ahead of ourselves and just explain the rest of the trade right here. So as you can see, we saw a break of structure to the downside. And then I saw also with that, we also invalidated a bullish fair value gap. So we marked that out. That's more confirmation that we're going to go to the downside. And then I saw this order block right here. Mark that red. And then I also saw equilibrium from these highs to these lows right here. So after I saw price come back up into here, I saw heavy selling pressure to the downside out of the order block and equilibrium. I ended up taking the trade right on this candle. So when this candle closed, my stop loss was where equilibrium gets validated. And then my first take profit, since I was de-risking today, I usually would let this run down to the lows. My first take profit was going to be these 1 minute lows right here. So I'll mark this out for green for you guys. So my first take profit was going to be here, which is a 1 to 1.7. And then my second take profit was going to be, if we can go back here real quick. Let's make this bigger for you guys. My second take profit was going to be these 15-minute lows right here. Third take profit would have been these 15-minute lows right here, and final take profit would have been uh, these London session lows. But since I was de-risking today, I will be honest, I set my full take profit at the 15-minute lows. So that would have been right here. That was my original first take profit. but I also took half my position off right here at those 1 minute lows just because of the home sales coming out around that time. So this was TP1, and then down here was TP2. So just because of the news today, and I just wanted to de-risk and end it with a good week. I didn't want to be greedy. This trade's still part of my plan. Usually, I like to target a one to two, and this was a 1 to 2 2.78. So the first one was a 1 to 7, which is good for me. I took half the position size off there. And then I took the rest off once we hit that other take profit down there. But as you could see, you guys could have extended your take profit to this one right here, to the London lows, and even the Asian lows, Asian session lows would have hit, and that would have been a 1 to 3.94 risk to reward ratio. So it's still a big trade. I think overall the main idea with trading, guys, I'm going to go over a psychology video pretty soon. Trading isn't just all about money. At the end of the day, I predicted where the market was going to go. That's my main priority. I'm treating this like a video game, and I'm just letting the money come as I keep upgrading levels on this video game and winning the game. So at the end of the day, I think I did pretty good on this trade. I was pretty patient. My psychology is getting a lot better. I'm about to make a psychology video for you guys this weekend, and then I'll probably go over some other educational video on Sunday. So yeah, this was today's trade. Uh, we ended the week pretty good in profit. Today was a good day also. I'm currently trading 5 PA accounts, so I'm just taking my time on those. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm just trying to build a good buffer right now with trading, so I'm just trying to have a smart plan and stick to my strategy and slowly build. I'm not making a shitload of money yet off this stuff, I'll be honest with you guys, but throughout this year I really think this year is going to start changing, and I'm just going to keep following my plan and let it build up as much as I can. So just staying tuned for the next video. We'll get the educational video out this weekend, maybe one or two of them, and then we'll start live trading next week. Appreciate it, guys.